In this session, let's look at how you can read a short dump to identify the problems in your program. Sometimes if you have any errors in the program that are not detected at the syntax time, then that error will create a runtime error. Again, there are two types of runtime errors. One is a catchable runtime error, another is a non-catchable runtime error. Basically, we call them exceptions. So if your program encounters any exception, then if the exception is not cached in your program, it will create a runtime error. And we famously call it the short dump. And many people I've noticed, especially the beginners, whenever you get a short dump, you don't read the short dump. You simply feel that there's a big error in the program and start worrying what is causing the error. However, the short dump itself gives you a lot of information that you can use to troubleshoot the error. So next time when you get a short dump, don't simply close the short dump and start wondering what is causing the error. Take your time to read the complete short dump to identify what is causing that short dump. So to create one short dump, let me quickly do something. I'll try to create two data objects. Let's say v underscore total type I, value 200, and v underscore data quantity type I, which is 0. So I'll divide, and let me also create one result. Result equals to v underscore total by quantity. Now here our quantity field is having 0 as the value, and I'm trying to divide something by 0, so which is infinity. So this should create one short dump, and let's see what it says. So when I execute, it is generating the short dump, and if you see this, it has different sections. So what happened, error analysis, whether that can be which exception it has raised and whether it can be caught. So it says is assigned to class CX divide and was not caught. That means it's a catchable exception. If I catch this exception in my program, then it won't generate the short dump. Instead, I can catch the exception and show a good message to the user. And it will also show you which part of the source code is causing that error. So if you actually look at this error analysis, it clearly tells you that the reason for the exception is in the current program, an arithmetic operation divide attempted to use operands of type I to divide by 0. So you're trying to divide by 0, so it is causing that error. And which code is causing that error? I can check it here. In fact, you can actually click on this debugger. When the short dump is displayed, click on this debugger, then it will load the program in debugger, and here you can actually see what are the values that are there in that particular variables at the time of the error. So you can see v total is having 200 but quantity is having 0. Then you can see, then you can troubleshoot further why it is getting those values. So if you are expecting a different value, then you can troubleshoot to see why the program is getting these values. So you can debug it. And if a user says that I'm getting a runtime error and obviously you're not able to recreate that error, then you can go to this ST22 transaction and click on search by short dumps, either by a date range, by a user ID, or click on today or yesterday. It will display all the errors. Double click on this error. It will open, and on the left hand side you'll see different options. What was the system environment when the error was caused? Who was the user and which transaction was he running? What happened? So it will give that error analysis. What can you do? How to correct the error? Many times it will show some standard stuff where you can search for this, or how you can contact SAP for this error if this is caused in a standard SAP program. Then we have this above developer view, where you can see the short text of the error, error analysis, how to correct the error, all these things formatted, information on where it is terminated, source code extract, the source code of the program which caused the error, contents of system fields, what are the system fields at the time of the error. So this information should help you identify what is causing the error and accordingly troubleshoot. So if the user is executing a program and if he is getting a runtime error, simply open that runtime error in ST22 transaction and you can see different information about the system and the program at the time of the error. And we have some information about the list of programs that are affected. So these are all the different programs that are loaded when this program was called. So this also helps you to identify if the program is called by another program, then you can see which is the previous program that has called this program. So all this information can be seen here. And for basis developer also, it gives some basis related information. For example, if the issue is due to internal table overflowing, then the basis consultant can see such information and maybe he can help to increase the memory size of the internal table, so something like that. So this short dump basically gives you a lot of information that you can use to troubleshoot an issue. So when you get a short dump, don't simply close the screen and start wondering what is causing the issue. Try to go through the error analysis to identify what is causing the issue. So most of the runtime errors provide you a lot of information that will be useful to fix the problem. Okay, so that's about short dump analysis. We pretty much came to the end of this training program. Hope you enjoyed this training. I'll be adding a few more sessions on projects, interview tips, tricks, all these things as we progress. So do watch out for more videos. See you around. Bye bye.